Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2015 Fantasy Flight World Championships. We are in the midst of the War of the Five Kings tournament, which is the inaugural constructed tournament for the second edition of A Game of Thrones, the card game. My name is Evan Johnson. I'm a marketing coordinator for Fantasy Flight Games.
And I'm Mark Larson. I'm the project coordinator.
We both do things for Fantasy Flight.
We do. Welcome back. We are at the top four.
Yes, indeed.
So we've got two new players. If you caught us from the last time, we've got the other half. Coming up.
These are going to be brand new players. We've got, on one side, Dan Seefeld. He is going to be playing Targaryen with Banner of the Lion, the quote-unquote Smash Bros.
Yes.
And then on the other side, we have Patrick Haynes playing Greyjoy Fealty. So these are two very different decks than what we saw last time, or at least one of them is very different.
True, yes, yeah.
The Targaryen Banner of the Lion, again, lots of people call this the Smash Bros because of Khal Drogo and Jaime, who have some great synergies together. There's just great synergy in general between Targaryen and Banner of the Lion.
True.
But it looks like in Dan's deck, he's only running one copy of the Khal and one copy of Jaime. He does have 3 Tyrion and 2 copies of Illyrio, so there's that. He's got Dany as well, and lots of Targaryen and Lannister goodness in there. He's just a quick rundown of his plot deck for those interested. He's running 1 Confiscation, 1 Noble Cause, 1 Calling the Banners, 1 March to the Wall, 2 copies of Summons, and 1 Calm over Westeros. On the other side, we've got Patrick Haynes. He is playing Greyjoy Fealty, which is a much more aggro, attacky, rush kind of deck. Lots of stealth, lots of kill events and whatnot. He's running the good stuff. He's got the Balin, the Fleet Scout, the Euron Crow's Eye, Throwing Axe, Risen from the Sea, etc., etc., etc. Plot cards, just a rundown of those quick. Patrick has 1 Filthy Accusations, 1 Confiscation, 1 Counting Coppers, 1 Wildfire Assault, 1 March to the Wall, and 2 Sneak Attack.
Yeah, the change to second edition to be able to include a second copy of the same plot card adds
it's excellent.
Tons of stuff to it.
It's excellent.
Yep. You can't go, oh, I've seen that, and it's no longer in your deck. You don't know until you've seen that duplicate at some point, which is really exciting.
It just adds so many dimensions to plot deck building, to the plot phase, to choosing plots, to trying to guess what your opponent is doing.
Yep. It restricts your options because you only have 6 choices from the get-go. You're losing that extra flexibility. Yeah. But you can really hammer home something that you want. So the double sneak attack is really interesting because that's one of the 2 claim cards out of the core set.
Yeah.
I think that's a really, really bold option there to go with the double sneak attack.
Yeah. It's a very powerful plot. You're guaranteed to win initiative practically, barring initiative bonuses or whatnot. And it's 2 claim, but you only get that 1 challenge, so you got to make it count.
Make a big one. Yep.
So he can use that in multiple ways here. He could use it to open with a 2 claim military challenge if he wants to just get an immediate lead in characters. He could use it to close the game. It's super versatile, and I'm very excited to see how he uses it.
Yep.
Let's see, what else can we talk about here? So here's the thing. In the last game, both players had Varys in their deck, and here neither player is using Varys.
No Varys.
Yep.
It costs 6, I think, to get out.
Yep.
So he's a really expensive character.
Yeah.
But clears the board. That's a huge.
Yeah. Varys is necessary for the game, I would say. He is. And you can tell that even though he sees play, even though he's hard to trigger and he's inefficient and he's expensive and all of these things. He still sees play and he's still great. I would say. I've won plenty of games because of Varys.
Oh yeah, he's a critical part of a lot of decks. The ability just to, if your opponent has too good of a foothold, you need a way to grab back in, and wiping the board is one of the best ways to do that.
Right. But neither of these decks really want to win that way. The Greyjoy, they're just trying to kill your guys and take control that way. Yep. And the Targ, they have other tricks to, again, kill your guys.
Yep. So I think I mentioned last time, the struggle I've had with Greyjoy is they get bonuses for going first, but often going second is a huge advantage because you can react more to what your opponent does. What do you do as a Greyjoy player to kind of find that balance?
I'm sorry, I completely tuned out your question because I was watching the player. I'm going to be honest right now. Would you mind restating that?
So I am a terrible player at Greyjoy. I've made a Greyjoy Fealty deck. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I don't think I've won with it yet.
Oh, okay.
Primarily because I have a hard time determining if I should go first or second.
Right.
Greyjoy has so many cards that give you an advantage going first that I choose going first too often.
Yeah, it's really difficult because Greyjoy does have a lot of cards that explicitly give you bonuses for going
Yep.
first, such as the Iron Fleet Scout or the Kraken's Grasp, whatever that is,
Yep.
that you can play only if you're the first player.
Yep.
However, Stealth it's much easier to get unopposed challenges, which is
Yeah.
a sub theme of theirs if you're going second. So they've got this weird kind of dichotomy going. It really depends on the situation,
Yep.
as with most things, but. I would say in general there's more support for the unopposed theme than for going first.
Sure,
And so
sure.
in Greyjoy, I think generally you would want to go second.
Yep.
So we've got the players here. We've got Patrick on the right. We've got Dan on the left. Both of these players are from Wisconsin. We can only assume that they've played with each other before. And they are drawing up now.
Those of us from Minnesota will not hold it against them. They're from Wisconsin. And any of you in the stream that is from the Midwest will understand that joke. Those that aren't, that's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about
Not
it.
worth it.
It's really not worth it. All right. Let's set up. All right. Oh, that looks like a good one down side. He's got Illyrio Viserys, a moneylender. Moneylender?
Nice.
Yeah, and King's Road. On the other side, we got Salty Navigator, Theon, Greyjoy, and 2 of the Fishmongers. Both players drawing back up.
It's good. 4-card opening is nice and solid.
Yeah. 4 cards is good.
Don't have those unfortunate openings that I've had a couple times of like 1 card. Terrible.
Yep. That's a bad opening.
Not good. And then you're just like, well, march to the wall, and you have no characters, and that's the game.
And then you might as well just scoop and play again. We'll see what both players choose as their opening plots. It's tempting to use sneak attack. Yep, looks like he's going to do that.
Ooh.
Probably going to try and get off an early military.
Yeah, he's got a really strong military start.
Yep.
And his opponent has no military.
Yep. All right, calling the banners on Dan's side.
That's good.
Going to get 4 extra gold just right off the bat.
Yep. Looks like he's got green gold over there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
His gold has
It's got some kind of verdigris on it,
Yeah.
I don't think that's something that gold really gets.
Yeah.
But, that would be copper. Copper gets verdigris.
Copper gets
Yep. But I got to use that word in a sentence, and that made me proud.
I am very impressed. That's right.
As a writer, it's kind of my goal to use words like that. So I'm a little proud of myself right now.
10 points, sir. 10 points.
We'll see if Patrick has any of his kill events in hand, which could make this even more. It looks like he's got. Never mind, I didn't. I thought I saw put to the sword for a second, but I might not have. All right, kneeling some guys, playing out Balin, who is excellent.
Oh yeah. So again, Greyjoy is not using. So in the game, you can have a main house and a supporting house. You get the supporting house through your agenda. Patrick here is using Greyjoy without a supporting house, so he gets the agenda fealty. It's also to kneel his house card to play a loyal character, which is a character that can only be used if that house is your main house for 1 less. So it lets you get characters on the board for a little bit cheaper.
Right, and you can actually use it to reduce any loyal cards. You could even use it to play loyal events. It's great, especially like Targ fealty is really tricky because their best events are loyal.
Yep.
So you can play all your gold, kneel your faction card and challenges, and then your opponent just has to fear you having an event for the rest of the phase. So it looks like he's holding with Balin. He does have 2 gold saved. He might have a put to the sword. I didn't see it in his hand, but he was kind of whipping it around pretty fast. So don't quote me on that. That was weird sounding. But we got Jorah hitting the board. And a dupe.
With a dupe.
Yep. Dupe that. Dan does have Dany in hand and Widow's Wail. 2 very good cards on his side. And he does have a military act Jorah, but it isn't going to matter because Balin, opposing characters don't count their strength unless they have equal to. I think they have to be at least equal to Balin.
Yep.
To count their strength. So he's going to be able to push through whatever challenge he wants here.
Oh yeah, going big.
Yep.
Big military, stealthing by.
Yep. So bringing Theon in.
That's going to hurt.
Get some extra power. Theon has a kind of a pseudo renown when it comes to getting unopposed challenges.
Do you kill the dupe at this point?
That is tough. I mean, I say you do at this point. It's usually best to kill the dupe unless you're planning Varus. We know Dan doesn't have it in his deck.
Sure.
Yep, there's the put to the sword.
Ooh.
Using it on Jorah, it looks like.
So would that be 3? So kill that and then pick 2?
Yep, so he's going to kill that and then kill 2 more.
A good opening there.
Yep, so there's going to be 2 claim coming up here. Yep. Yep. Viserys and the moneylender. Balin claims the power.
Gets Greyjoy up to 3 points there quickly.
Yep. Now the flip side of that, that big military challenge is that Patrick now has only the Salty Navigator standing to defend, and Dan will pretty much be able to have his way with whatever challenges he wants.
Yeah, looks like he won both of them, but he can choose, which of the 3 he wants.
Yep.
He's got icons for all 3.
Yep. Going in with Intrigue with Illyrio there.
It's a good choice.
Yep, going to be unopposed. Obviously.
If you don't have the superiority on the board, you've got to get it somewhere else. So in cards is the best way to do it. You're going to start bleeding those cards away.
Yeah. With the board state the way it is, I wouldn't be surprised if Patrick follows his turn up with his March to the Wall.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Did he just stand Illyrio there?
Yep.
Is that his ability?
I think he paid 2 gold to do it, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, Illyrio's ability is that he can pay 2 gold to stand a character.
Gotcha. Is that limited once per round?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Limits.
Yep.
Limits
always
are good.
Always good.
Yep. Opposing the military there with the Salty Navigator.
Yep.
And killing one of the fishmonger.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. And
So Dan leaping up to an early lead there with 4 power, but as far as characters go, his situation is unenviable.
Yeah, now 5.
Yep, so he's got dominance, obviously. 2 power on Patrick's side. Not too much in Dan's hand. He's got some Waking the Dragon, got Danny.
On to the plots. Yeah, I would play March to the Wall at this point.
Yeah.
There's 2 good ones out. Yeah. And Dan's got to know that's coming. A deck that starts out that strongly with the sneak attack for the military, you're just expecting more characters to be removed from the board.
Yep. At this point, he's played all day, March to the Wall all over the place.
Yep.
So he's got to know it's coming.
I like those gold coins he's got over there. Nice sound to them.
Those are pretty slick, yeah. And those snazzy great power tokens. I wonder where those came from.
March
Hint,
to
we
the
gave them
wall.
out. Yep.
Versus the summons looks like. That'll help.
Yep, and that is definitely the right call on Dan's side. He needs those. He needs characters to refill his hand when he's only got Danny there. You need Claim Soak to stand up against this kind of Greyjoy attack.
Who do you keep at this point? Between those 2 characters, which one's the one? Assuming you don't have the copy of one of them in your hand.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I would have to think about it for quite a while. I mean, Jorah is going to discard himself eventually.
Well, that's true.
And he's not too much use with Balin on the board. I think I'd probably discard Jorah. Let's see what he gets with his summons. Got some dragons there.
Keep Jaime for the strength. Yeah.
Yep, getting Jaime.
Good choice.
Yeah, he needs a way to deal.
He's got 2 kings on the board too. That's really nice.
Yep, he needs a way to oppose Balin.
Yep.
And he has Widow's Wail in hand, so he can conceivably boost him up to,
to
stop him. Yeah. What he doesn't have, Jaime, that is stealth. which is unfortunate because Theon is on the board. He has stealth, and Patrick can just keep sneaking right by.
Yep. That proverbial knife in the back. How it hurts.
Just like Theon.
Yep.
Who has actually become one of my favorite characters over the course of the books. I don't know if you're reading up on all that, but
I am woefully behind.
Okay, well,
yes.
Yeah, I've read through book 5. Obviously, I haven't read any of the chapters from book 6 yet, but yeah, Theon's one of my favorite characters. All right, drawing up. See what's in Patrick's hand. He's got Euron Crow's Eye for sure. I thought I saw Risen for them to see. Yep, he's got a seal from the hand. Lord's Port Shipwright. Lord's Port Shipwright, a really excellent card out of Greyjoy. You can kneel it to kneel a location of cost 2 or lower, or cost 3 or lower if you're first player. That's one of the you might actually want to be first player is to trigger that. Not going to do too much use in this case since Dan has 2 King's Roads on the board. Even if you kneel one, he'd be able to use the other to get out Jaime or Daenerys. But playing our King's Road.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So sacking a total of 2 King's Roads. There's Dany with a dupe.
But do you play a third one, too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Can you get Jaime on the board as well this turn? No, he's one off.
Nope. Looks like he's saving 2. He's got Dracarys in hand. That could be useful. He might use that to burn some Greyjoys out. Black Wind's crew hitting the board. Just a vanilla army. It has pillage, which doesn't really do much on its own, but if you got Euron Crow's Eye, can be useful. There's the Lord's Port Shipwright we're talking about. Just a really, really annoying card.
Someone in the chat mentioned the plot card Heads on Spikes, and for those of you at home that want a little tidbit, you should take a close look at the art on that card. And, well, there's a fun little Easter egg in there.
Unfortunately, Heads on Spikes is in neither of these players' plot
I don't
deck.
get to see it.
Yep. That's a rather divisive plot. All right. Looks like we're going in Intrigue with Jorah. Or not Jorah, Illyrio. Importantly, Dan does have 2 gold saved, which he can use to stand either of his characters when the situation requires. There's the claim. Let's see what he gets. And it's ooh, we do not sow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just a really great event. It lets you, when you win an unopposed challenge, you can discard a location or attachment. Aren't any really tempting targets on the board right now. If the Plaza comes out, that would definitely be good. All right, going in for the military with Theon and Black Wind's crew. Now Dan does have his Dracarys. He has the ability to play it. It'll be interesting to see if he wants to try and lure one in or use it here. There it is. Yep, burning Theon. Him dead.
That's good.
Roast Theon.
Yep.
Claiming the dupe for military.
Yep, yep. Making the intrigue challenge there.
Yep.
Looks like.
Lord's Port Shipwright.
Yep. There's some tempting stuff over there. Oh, I suppose he could pay. Oh, he doesn't have 2 gold.
Yep, he can't stand.
Yep.
He paid Frederick Harris with that, and I'm sure that Patrick saw that, was taking advantage of that.
Who is it? Oh,
It's a Rose Road.
not great, but it's not the worst thing.
Yeah. And here's Balin coming in for power.
Yep.
Can I get some extra renown power on there? 1 off Dan's house. For a total of 6 on Patrick's side. Dominance goes to Dan.
I think it leaves it 6-5 in favor of Greyjoy.
That's correct.
Nice and close. You're into plot number 3. Targ has, you know, restabilized. This is good.
Yeah.
We get Jamie out there. We've got 3 big ones.
I was just going to say, I think another sneak attack is in the works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
It's going to lower military.
Oh, that's right.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I didn't hear what he said, but I would. Yep, he's putting a little red thing on there. Is that red? It might be green. I have no idea.
Looks red.
I'm super colorblind.
You were correct with red.
All right. Yeah, I would say that stands for military. So it's only going to be a 1 claim military if that is what he chooses to do. But I also saw he drew put to the sword, which is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
There's Aaron.
Oh, nice.
Bringing the Ironborn back from the dead. Yep, kneeling the King's Road with the shipwright.
Yep.
Excellent play. Yeah, got to starve that economy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we'll see Jamie this turn. I don't think he's got enough.
Nope.
Is he 1 short?
Unless he...
Yep, 1 short.
Yeah. The only thing is he happened to add up a Western Fiefdoms, which I doubt he even has in his deck. Yep. So it's a Handmaiden and Viserion coming out, saving 1.
That's not bad.
I like the saving 1 there. He's kind of telegraphing that he could have Dracarys.
Yep.
He totally doesn't, but Patrick doesn't know that.
So the dragon there, which one is that again?
That's Viserion, so he gives Danny stealth.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yep. Looks like a military challenge there with Blackwind's crew. Yep, putting Danny to the sword.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yep.
That's gotta hurt.
That is his only challenge. Loses 2 characters out of it. I think he's got to go back with an intrigue challenge. You've got to keep hitting him with intrigue.
Yep.
Force him to run out of options.
Yep. So Patrick has made his 1 challenge, and now it is Dan's turn to respond. We'll see what he can do. Now, just because Danny's dead, that doesn't mean she's out of the game forever. Targ has a card called Fire and Blood, which allows you to shuffle a unique Targ character back into your deck. Usually not worth using on any character other than the hatchlings. It can bring hatchlings directly into play.
Oh, that's right.
Which is quite excellent. But maybe. He does have Jamie in hand if he needs another heavy hitter.
Mm-hmm. Gonna make a military challenge back? Or a power challenge?
I wouldn't be surprised if it... I don't know.
There's a lot of good military target. I mean, he's got a lot of options to get rid of people.
That smells like military.
Yep.
We know that Dan does not have Wildfire Assault in his plot deck, so he can't count on that to reset the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no Wildfire and no Viserys. That is interesting.
No, he does have Viserys.
Oh, he does?
Yep.
Oh, wait, not Varys.
Yep, you're right. No Varys.
Wrong V name. I'm sorry. My apologies, chat.
Playing
you can all rage at me now.
Yeah, playing without the safety net.
Yeah.
No resets. But he's made it to the top 4 with it. So
yeah, that's true.
He's got to be doing something right.
And looks like it was a power challenge.
Okay, yeah.
Unopposed.
Yep.
Takes it back to 7 versus 7, and yeah, puts Targ back up at 8.
Right.
Targ is technically winning by power.
Dan definitely doesn't want to let Patrick win dominance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's going to get Theon right back.
Yep. Oh, that's right, with Aaron. Yep.
All right, counting coppers on Patrick's side. Going to refill his hand, and Noble Cause going to be able to play as Jamie.
There we go. Yep. Very good. Very good. Good play for both players. Exactly what they needed.
Draws another Put to the Sword and Great Kraken.
Oh.
Now he doesn't have a lot of gold right now. He's got 2. He can. He's got to reduce by 1 with a fishmonger there.
And the fealty. I don't know if that doesn't work, but yeah.
Yeah, he might just save for Put to the Sword.
Yep.
Kneeling the King's Road.
Yep.
Like you do.
Yep. Poor King's Road. It was such a promising, endeavor, but they never finished it.
Yeah. Well, it looks kind of unpaved in the picture,
Yeah, that's true.
That's why roads suck in Westeros.
Yep.
These shipwrights are messing things up.
Everything. They're trying to drag these ships through just these huge gouges.
Yeah. I don't know how they have time to mess these things up when they're building ships. Like, that doesn't make sense. Dan at 8 power here. Patrick is at 8, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he's at 7. It's hard to tell with those counters there.
I think he's at 7.
Yep, playing Great Kraken.
I think we get the power backwards.
Kraken. Yep, that gives Balin stealth. It allows him to either draw a card or gain a power when he gets a unopposed challenge.
Yeah, that's great. Nice and versatile. Yeah.
Yep, it's going to be
tough.
Real good. I think we're going to have a great finals. Saving 1. And there's Jamie.
Yeah, you got to get Jamie out there.
Yeah, I mean.
How many other options, really?
He wants to fight.
Yeah, until he's stealthily. Want to fight, and then off busy doing other things like Jamie does.
We won't talk about the kinds of things that Jamie does.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Looks like a power challenge there with the fishmonger.
I like that.
Yeah.
You defend against it, you let it go. It's just so weak.
Yeah, it's really irritating.
He does defend against it. Interesting.
Yep. That poor fisherwoman. She did not expect to see a dragon on her way to, I don't know, bring some fish to Balin and get power. I don't know, Make up your own reasons for what's happening here. We'd love to see your explanation of what happened there in the stream.
Take this exact game and write some fan fiction about it. I want to read it. It's going to be great.
Oh, man. Yep. Military from Balin with stealth. It's going to go unopposed, almost certainly. Yep. Getting power for unopposed.
Yeah, wow.
And looks like he took power from Great Kraken's reaction as well.
Yeah, that's what you do at this point. That puts him up to 10, I believe.
Yeah, if I'm counting right.
Yep.
Maybe it's 9.
Nope, 10. There's 5 left. I'm guessing he's brought 15.
You're right. Yep. Nice.
Yep. Jamie coming back with an attack.
Yep. Jamie's pretty good. Doesn't yield to defend.
Yeah. He's got to keep that dominant.
Yep. Oh no, the ship ride. No.
Finally can use my roads again.
Yeah. I would have claimed the fishmonger.
Maybe they're just building such...
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but
Yeah.
that shipwright was doing work.
Just building such good ships that no one wanted to use the roads anymore because the shipping lanes are better. You know.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm giving you free information for that fanfic you're going to write, people.
Yeah. Well, someone was talking about selling fish to the dragons, and the dragons stole the fish.
Yeah.
Yep. Power challenge from Illyrio. Taking one off. All right, so now we've got 10 power on Dan's side and 9 for Patrick.
Targaryen's sticking in there. Gonna make an intrigue challenge, making 11 power. He still gets dominance. That'll be 12.
Yep.
It's possible.
Yeah. Dan has a real shot here.
I mean, he's gonna kind of limp into the finish line, but
he's been able to stick it out through the Greyjoy punishing.
He's been slowly getting the dominance every turn and the usually unopposed intrigue challenge for 2 at least.
Yep.
And he's picking up some power challenges here and there as well to help him out.
Yep. You're on Crow's Eye gets discarded. I think Patrick has another one in hand, but we'll see. Looking at plots now.
Playing other summons at this point. Yep. Gets him to 12. How did Jamie get a power on himself?
He gains renown during military challenges.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's good. It's real good.
I think he likes to fight or something.
Both players want to win initiative here.
There's the summons.
Filthy accusations on Patrick's side.
Man, the pain just keeps coming.
Yeah. Dan does have the ability to stand with Illyrio.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yep. He has to save the gold for it, though.
And he can finally use his road because that poor boat maker made his final voyage out to sea.
All right, and we'll looks like Patrick is choosing to be first player.
Like this, I'm going to slowly draw my 10 cards. Very slowly. There's 5. Oh, there we go. A little faster. You found something you wanted.
9.
One more. What is it?
There it is.
Oh,
the tickler.
The tickler.
Yeah, you wanted to draw that one. Nope, choosing Jorah.
Yeah, good choice.
Obviously.
Yep, get someone out for cheap and then keep your gold to stand, people.
Yeah, Dan is very, very close.
Yeah.
To winning here.
I didn't think it was going to happen, but just needs 3. 3 is not that hard to get.
3 is not hard to get. It's true.
Power challenge, unopposed challenge, and
dominance.
Dominance is all it needs.
Yep. Renown from Jamie. I mean, there's all kinds of ways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Renown from Jorah now because Jamie snelt, but you can save 2 to stand him. Let's see. He's getting 4 gold.
Oh, he's got Tyrion there.
He'll be able to use that King's Road.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that is definitely, that's why you wanted to save that shipwright. I'm telling you, Patrick. Should have claimed the fishmonger.
You just were listening to us. Just turn on the stream and put it in your ear, and you'll get all the great advice. But nope.
Yep. Dupin Balin there. Playing a salty navigator. And that's it. He's saving 4. He might have a put to the sword in hand.
Yeah. Sure he does.
Yeah. I think he's used 2 so far.
Yep. Oh, how did the King's Road go away?
He just sacked it, I believe.
Did he use it early?
Or, yeah, he must have just sacked it. Yeah, there it is. Yep, playing Rhaegal for free. And there's Jorah.
Keeping 2 to stand Jamie. Yep.
Oh, man.
It comes down to this, I think.
Yeah. No, this is really tough. Patrick is in a much tighter spot than it would appear.
I think Dan's gone second the whole game.
He has, yeah.
We here see the benefit of that, even against Greyjoy, who has lots of great advantages for going first.
Yep.
That going second is pretty huge.
So Balin can get unopposed for sure. He can get power. He can get renown. He can get power from Great Kraken. That's 4 power. That would get him up to 13, I think.
And he's got that big pile of gold there if he can keep dominance.
Yep.
Unless he spends it on put up the sword, which would help with dominance as well.
Yep.
Well, stealth and pass Jamie looks like.
Yep. He's the only character who can hope to oppose.
Does he have that whittles the sword in his hand?
Yeah, I think he still does. I didn't see him discard it or anything.
Is it 2 strength for that?
Yeah, yep. It's ambush 1 plus 2 strength, so he's got the gold for it, definitely.
Do it.
Some people were asking about Milk of the Poppy and how many are in each deck.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 1 Milk of the Poppy in Patrick's deck, and we have 0 in Dan's deck.
The deck keeps Ranger.
Yeah, I run, yeah.
No milk, no wildfire, no Varus.
Yeah, he's a wild man.
He is.
That's how you get up to top 4.
Lives dangerously. He's doing well here, though. He's got 12 points.
Yep.
I can't blame him for it.
Yeah.
He's gonna no defend. He's thinking about it.
Well, yeah, he can't defend to any purpose unless he has shenanigans.
Yep.
He's doing some tough calculations here.
Can you afford to kill someone? He's got 4 gold though. He's got to put to the sword. He's got to put to the sword.
Yeah, he's got put to the sword.
You don't need to stand, Jamie.
Oh, man.
Win this challenge. Listen to me. Win this challenge.
Well, Jamie got stealthed, so he can't.
You put the sword on Jorah though, right?
Yep.
That'd be enough.
He could do that. Yep, he's got the wit as well. He's thinking about it. He's got Waking the Dragon as well, which you can use to stand a unique target character.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, that could be crucial.
Bonus. Oh, he's got renown. He gets a point for the renown if he wins the even on defense.
Yep. We'll see how this shakes out. He's 3 powers short. Oh man. Yeah, you don't want to come up 1 power short. That would be the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Attention. That's a big move. Figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah. Now he's actually doing math with his opponent's power tokens.
Yep. I don't think Patrick can win this turn. He's too far away from power. But he could close it out if you don't finish it this turn.
Yeah,
and leave yourself in a decent position.
He has to be careful. He can't let Dan get through. Dan playing very, very well here.
Yeah.
He's been kind of on the back foot since the beginning with kill events and sneak attacks and every which thing, but he's fought his way back.
Really thinking. I mean, this is really critical.
And I mean, you definitely can see the skills that have made this guy win. He won Joustin overall in 2012. He won the melee in 2014. That's a 3-time world champion.
He's gonna pass.
Yep, looks like he's passing.
Interesting.
Claiming 1.
Yeah.
Illyrio to the sword there. Yep. Unopposed and renowned. Yep. Power challenge now. Ouch.
Oh, that's right. Can't beat. Yeah, undefended. Yep. Does he have it? He doesn't. He's 1 short.
He's 1 short.
The great the Kraken. When does that trigger?
The Kraken. That's after you win an unopposed challenge. So this is the game, I believe.
This is it.
Yep. Yeah, he's got it here. It was. Yep. He should have played the Widow's Wail.
Played it.
It was that put to the sword that messed him up. Yep. There's the game in Patrick's favor. Excellent.
That was super close.
Excellent play on both sides. Congratulations. Huge congrats to both players. Congratulations, Dan, on making it to the top 4 in the first constructed tournament. And congratulations to Patrick, who has led his Greyjoy fealty all the way, and he is coming into the finals. We'll see who he faces there.
Yeah, Dan here working out if he could have won it there with the.
Yep. They're doing the math now to find out if he could have won it. I think he could have won, but
I do too.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he's resetting back up even.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, going all the way out. Yep. I love this, that both players can kind of show their hands. They can work on it collaboratively, like it's just a puzzle.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of a testament to how great the Thrones community is.
Yeah.
That, you know, they're willing to learn from each other, and I mean, these guys are part of the same meta, presumably. At least they both come from Wisconsin, so. Yep, they're doing it. They're doing exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Yep, he's got the Widow's Wail on Jorah. Yep, unopposed.
You can stand him. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
He kept that gold there for Jamie, and that's just it.
Yep. All right, so we will be coming back.
Yeah, that was a great game.
That was a great match.
Super tense there at the end.
Yep.
And we will be back with the final match.
The final match. I'm not sure who won the other match out there. It was either Targ Fealty or Sam's.
Martell.
Yeah, Sam's Martell deck
Martell
that we
crazy.
saw.
Yep.
So it'll one or the other. We'll see them come back, and one of them is going to face Patrick in the finals of the War of the Five Kings tournament.
So stay tuned. We've got a great match coming up for you. Check us back here in a few minutes.
Thank you very much.